People in rural Cass County know that Central Cass and Kindred High Schools are well-known rivals, but this week they're coming together as a united front, and it's all for good cause. Valley News Team's Tiffany Ackerman shows us how the teams are coming together.
It's my senior year. I wanted to come up with something fun, kind of like go out with a bang.
That's Emery Holland, a senior at Central Cass High School and a runner on the cross-country team. This Friday is the big football game matchup between the rival schools, but this year Holland is making the team a united front for a greater cause. Both teams are getting ready for a relay-styled race to raise money for two beloved staff members from each school, both battling cancer.
It's kind of neat that we're rivals too, that we can come together for something bigger than ourselves for Mrs. Stansberry and Mrs. Rowe.
Miss Stansberry, a teacher, librarian, and head volleyball coach from Central Cass who is fighting breast cancer, and Mrs. Rowe, a coach and previous librarian at the Kindred High School diagnosed with brain cancer. The coaches from both schools are excited about this opportunity to bring the two teams together.
I think it's good to have that friendly rivalry. I think it's going to help our cross-country runners bond a little more.
The relay run will start in Kindred around 1:45 on Friday. Each runner will run about 1 mile with a football before the football game starts. They all hope this becomes a tradition between both schools. In Casston, Tiffany Ackerman, Valley News Live.
A total of 28 miles will be run to support the cause. That's 14 miles per team.